This is Doug Bender from the McMinnville News Register, and I'm here today with Ashante Horsley, former McMinnville High School track star, who now is between her freshman and sophomore year at the University of Oregon. University of Oregon obviously has one of the most prominent track and field programs in the United States, and so Ashante, tell me what it's been like this first year redshirting at the University of Oregon, living in a house full of track athletes, and getting that first year of experience under your belt.
Right. Well, it's been a really great experience. It was a hard decision on where I was going to go in the first place. And so it's been a big change to go from a big fish in a really small pond to a really small fish in a huge pond. And I just noticed that the training and everything that I've gone through and the people who I'm around has made me just a better person, a better athlete, everything that I was hoping for in my first year. A little nerve-wracking, but like you said, I was living with 6 actually other girls who were on the team as well, and so it was a good experience to take from what they learned from their first year and to see them exceed in what they were doing, and to watch them compete as I redshirted and trained through the meets that I was competing in.
So let's talk about McMinnville though for a second, because it's a good time for McMinnville athletes. Not only are you working your way up the ranks at Oregon, but Alyssa Haslin, who's just coming out of Arizona, I think she has 1 indoor season left, but she just qualified for the World Championships, which will be in August in Moscow. Sort of like the off-season Olympics. I mean, it's just as big to most track athletes. It's a global championship. Mm-hmm. How proud are you of your former Grizzly teammate?
So proud. I love it. I was only her teammate for 1 year, and that was enough for me to get a lot from her. She pushed me to do track more, and when I saw her excelling in college, it made me feel as though I could do something like that as well. Because track was kind of maybe not for college for me, because I was unsure what I was going to get offered. And I knew that Alyssa was an amazing girl, and she really helped me push my goals. And I'm super excited to see what she can do, because she's a powerhouse. And it was fun to watch her compete in high school, and she's only getting better. And she's more of an inspiration to me now than she ever was. And I mean, I still talk to her every once in a while, and she's just her bubbly personality. Everything's great about Alyssa. I always looked up to her. I actually have a picture of her and I in my room, of her holding up the 4th place trophy, I think it was, in one hand, and then me in the other as a freshman. And it's exciting. It really is.
So you're a 400-meter runner. That's your specialty. In 2012, Oregon won the NCAA title in the 4x400 meters and broke the NCAA meet record.
Right.
This year, again, another great team. I think that Oregon was 3rd in that race. So it's a lineup that's incredibly hard to crack. Tell me what it's like to think about yourself trying to move up and make that group in the next few years.
Right. The 4x4 has always been my favorite race. When we placed at state my senior year, it was one of the most exciting moments of my whole entire life. So I think that is something that pushes me a lot in the 400. The 400 is a very hard race, and I've never been a huge fan of it, but at Oregon, being able to, of course I want my times to drop, but being able to push myself to be a part of such a great relay team is up there in my charts, especially because of the people who I train with. They push me so hard to where they want me on their team, and I want to be a part of that team. And also the girls who run the shorter sprints, who have to be on the 4x4 team, would rather me be on the team. So to push my time, that's really what my motivation is to get my spot on at least one relay team.
Yeah. So, and then you competed unattached 6 times this year. Did you feel good about the competitions that you got into?
I definitely did. I actually PR'd in the 200 meter dash, which was exciting because I hadn't been hitting any PRs this year just because I was training through every single meet. I remember at least 3 meets where I lifted right before the meet started. And it was just 400, 200 every single meet, which I wasn't used to. I was used to being very diverse and doing all different events, and so I got a little bored. But no, it was really good for my training, because it was just like on top of your workout that you did yesterday, you're going to race. And I think that was really good for me to get races in as well, as opposed to just sitting around and training.
Ashante, thank you for coming back to McMinnville and joining us for a little chat here about your first year down in Oregon. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.